I have been hearing from all my colleagues, my fellow investors, subscribers, that the market is at all-time high, but my portfolio is nowhere there. So just to decode why it is so, and just to decode the market froth, I have come up with this short video. I agree, in index terms, the market like the Sensex and the Nifty is at all-time high. So is there a relevance of that? Not actually, because your portfolio may be somewhat completely different from your index. For example, if you are holding small caps and mid caps, which I understand that as you are value investors, probably it will be more of a mixture of mid cap and small caps. So that is still at a lower levels. And many times if you see, many companies are still at their 52-week low. PFC, REC, Maharashtra Seamless is at very low levels, Tanla platforms. So all these companies still are at their low levels, if not at their 52-week low levels. So the takeaway here is that you don't have to really get carried away by the so-called all-time high hype in the market. Understand that many of the companies has still not started earning much. Their earnings has not exceeded their price expectation. So the PE of these companies are still at very high levels. Also, there are a lot of earnings manipulation happening. Recent example of Chinese technology. The PE was so much overcooked, and now there are a lot of accounting issues also in the company. So people are getting carried away by the various themes like AI, then semiconductors. So these are all good to invest companies if the valuations are very low. But unfortunately or fortunately, the valuations are so much hyped up. Just looking at the company name, if they are having some AI or semiconductor or even rare earth metals in the company name, then people are just investing without looking at what the company really does and what they are investing into or things like that. A classic example was GMDC, Gujarat Mineral Development Corporation. Stock price has been increasing back to back for recent days. So people are thinking that the mineral is there in the company name, so they are into rare earth metals. Basically, the company is into lignite mining and they sell power, but now they are planning to get into rare earth metal business is something different. But then people are not understanding the real fundamentals or real business values or what business they are doing, but they are just investing into companies without understanding the basic fundamentals and then telling that the market is crashing, I'm not making money. So there is no point in that. So the whole point here is that don't be carried away by the all-time high hype. Look for companies which are at lower valuations. There are a lot of companies still at lower valuations. I'm planning to do some videos wherein I will specifically discuss about some stocks. This is never a stock recommendation, but then as I'm putting enough efforts to put these companies under my watch list and then analyze them, and if the time comes and if you get a possible correction in the overall market or maybe in the particular stock, then I will definitely enter whether the market is at all-time high or not, because we have nothing to do with market at all-time high. It is all about the particular stock which you are looking at, whether it is at low or whether we are getting it at a lower valuation. So don't be dissatisfied thinking that the market is all-time high. You have missed all the opportunity. You have never missed any of the opportunity. There is ample quantity of stocks available at cheaper valuation and at lower price levels also. So do look into it, and in the upcoming videos, I will try to analyze some of the stocks as well. See you next video. Till then, happy investing.